where did Dracula come from? How on earth did Bram Stoker, this respectable, married, middle-class gentleman, find the inspiration or the time to write one of the greatest horror novels of all time? Bram Stoker wasn't the healthiest of infants, as he spent most of his early life in bed due to a mystery illness that robbed him of energy, stopping him from being able to stand or walk unaided, and also creating untold havoc with his sleep patterns. The legacy of such a trauma for a young child remained with him for life, and undoubtedly resurfaced in Dracula, where the idea of everlasting sleep and resurrection from the dead certainly prevail. Whenever he was taken out of his house for brief trips while he was so unwell, he saw the countryside as cold and frightening. He would use his memories of this vast expanse of land, with the empty nature of the area and inclement weather, as a basis for his writings. Of course, there was an even bigger influence on Bram Stoker when he began writing Dracula, and that was the mysterious case of Jack the Ripper. Bram Stoker used elements of Jack the Ripper in his depiction of Count Dracula, creating a mythical, dangerous but alluring individual who nobody can actually identify. The main point of research for Bram Stoker's Dracula is generally accepted to be from Eastern European history, where the folklore tales of vampires originated. Vlad the Impaler, a 15th century nobleman, seems to fit the description of the Count perfectly. He was a prince, he was legendary for his cruelty, became famous for impaling his victims during execution, and was a demon in battles against his enemies. Even after his death, stories circulated that he was alive and was impossible to kill. His creation still walks among us, unable to allow death to stop his evil march. The legacy of his most famous novel, Dracula, and the eponymous character of the Gentleman Count will live forever.